Welcome to the Jesus Show. Not that one.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Today I'm in the same room, the night room, right?
The night room?
The day room? What did I call it last time?
It's
The sun room?
Yeah.
But right now it's the night room?
Sure.
The day/night room
The moon
slash...
room?
The what?
The sun room?
Oh, the moon,
Maybe
the moon room. Maybe that's what I said, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Welcome back. I'm in the same room I was in last week, positioned differently. This is the front door behind me. The reason for it, last week I was kind of out of focus. And the first episode we shot in the new house, there's some feedback, the first one, right?
Yeah, I kept interrupting you.
Yes, but this time the light is here, over there, so I'm better lit,
Yeah.
right?
It's soft lighting.
Yeah. Let's see. Remember, follow me on Instagram at The Jesus Show NTO, Twitter at Jesus Show NTO, Facebook, The Jesus Show, not that one, TikTok at The Jesus Show, not that one, YouTube, type in The Jesus Show, not that one, or The Jesus Show NTO. Then email me your questions, comments, and concerns. The Jesus Show NTO at gmail.com. All right. I was telling Allie before we started shooting that the second half of the show is going to be mover heavy again, because I just went down to Mississippi with Jorge yesterday and things didn't go as they were supposed to. But we'll get into that. All right. A couple, maybe a week ago, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me take care of also top of the show stuff. If you watch this episode, be careful. You may poop your pants when you laugh. Got that done. I almost forgot that. Greg, I almost forgot. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. But this time, what? 3 minutes into the show instead of 10 minutes? So I'm doing banners. A couple weeks ago, we saw, what was it? There was this guy. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the dogs are in the room, and Thanatos has a toy, and Apollo's trying to take it from him. Not take it from him, but he's around, so there's some growling. Yes, I'm wearing a Care Bears shirt, and it's dope. A couple weeks ago, there was a guy, he was sitting down, and his ass crack, was it at Disneyland? I don't remember exactly where we were at, but there was a guy sitting down. Oh, no, it was at Roadhouse. Roadhouse before we left Vegas. A guy sitting down, ass crack, fully out. And I thought, how does that happen? I feel as if my butt crack was out, I would feel it. Because there's times where my shorts or pants or something starts coming down, and then I think, is my butt out? Is my crack out? Like, I feel like I would feel it. And for people, and see, that's what I don't understand. Is it that it happens enough all the time that you go, oh, it's just my butt crack? Like, but I feel like the people that let that happen have this kind of accent. They go, listen here, my butt crack's out, and I really don't care because I do a lot of farts and have my butt. Ooh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I know, it was really loud. Because I just had an epiphany. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Maybe people that have their butt cracks out are people that fart frequently, so they, out of necessity, have to keep their butt cracks out. Because it's airing it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think I just figured it out. You know what? You know the disappointing part about butt cracks? There isn't a high volume of hot women with their butt cracks out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
Think about it. You guys think about it too. Who have you normally seen with their butt cracks out?
Yeah.
Nobody you want to see naked, right? Not even a shred. I mean, if you see my butt crack out, you don't like gross, ew, right? Disgusting. But if you see, give me a good celebrity. Are you trying to pee or poop? You trying not to cough?
Yawn.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Allie's off camera because she yawns all the time. And I was like, you can't.
Yeah, the mic's right
Name.
there. I don't wanna yawn it.
Oh, I'm drinking a Chicago beer because we're an hour away from Chicago, even though people here say they live in Chicago. Okay.
Silent 312. Say it out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Name a hot celebrity. Is that
This portion of the show is brought to you by Goose Island 312 Beer. Island Goose Beer Company. The best in Chicago. Also, once again, I went to the store. Well, I didn't buy it. Allie's parents bought it for us because we're poor as fuck. Because of the moving stuff. That's why. Mama D went to the store. We went with her, and then she said, "Oh, do you want it?" Okay. So once again, this sponsorship is brought to you by Mama D's money. So thank you, Mama D, and thank you, 312. Yeah, name a hot celebrity.
a hot celebrity? Jennifer Aniston.
Ooh, Jennifer Aniston. Now, if you saw Jennifer Aniston's butt crack, you'd be like, "Ooh, girl, what's up?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you don't. Who do you normally see? Fat slobs like me. With
not a
butt.
fat slob.
Shut your mouth. You see fat slobs like me with their butt cracks out, and you're like, ugh, like, I don't want to see any part of you naked. That's fucking gross. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there should be a movement. More hot people should show a little bit of crack. Let's start. There's another yawn. I hope there's a movement of more hot people just realizing, like, look, we're not gonna hump everybody in the world, right? But we're hot and we can do whatever we want. Why don't we show a little butt crack? That's all I'm saying. He's gonna bring my goddamn laptop. Paul just went like this to the back of my laptop and grabbed it.
Do it, you know, I guess
Yeah, he wanted to give you Paul. Yeah, we need more. We need more hot butt crack in the world. Is what we need. Wait, but did I write that down? Oh yeah, I did write that down. Like, wait a minute, did I not write that down?
More hot butt crack.
More hot butt crack in the world.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Have you guys ever seen people with the juicy pants on? They have juicy on their butts.
Juicy couture.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Just couture?
Juicy couture.
But it doesn't say couture, it just says juicy on the butt.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I was telling Allie, that's another thing. Who do you normally see wearing juicy, I think it keeps trying to find the focus. Whatever.
Well,
hey guys, sorry. Fuck it. I'm trying to do the best with what we got. Right? Did I say that right? With the best?
Find the focus? Find it.
No, doesn't matter. You guys know what I look like. It's okay. It's okay if I'm out of focus. Who do you normally see with juicy pants on? I normally see women with big, juicy butts. Mm-hmm. I told Allie, do you think the reason why women with juicy butts wear juicy pants is because they're telling the world, hey, when I walk around, my butt cheeks, my butt crack, my butthole is juicy? I think that's exactly how she answered it too, when I told her that. Because think about it. Oh, but I asked Allie, I said, how does your butthole feel when you're walking around and it's warm? Does your butthole get juicy?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So, I mean, I'm not lying.
Oh, man.
I'm just bringing up a point. And here's the other thing. Am I the only one that thinks about these things?
Yeah.
I can't, though. I can't be the only one. Because think about it. I feel that if I've thought about it, others have thought about it. I don't ever think I've had an original idea. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Like other people have thought about it before you.
Yes.
In some other part of the world at some other time of the year.
Well, yeah, obviously not at the same time. It's not like I go, Oh, I'm thinking the same thing as Jacob from State Farm. But yeah. Also, do you guys think people walk around, then they get home, and then they take their underwear off, man or woman, or whoever, and then sniffs it? To be like, oh man, I had a rough day. Today was rough. Or, I really didn't do much today. And then you go, yeah, see? I'm not saying, have I? Recently, within the last 5 years, I can't say that I've worn the same underwear twice. If I use the underwear for the day, even if it just touches, my balls and my butthole, for like an hour, I'm not gonna wear it again. But before I would. I'd be like, oh, But I don't do that anymore. I wear clean ones. Even during the day, even like the times that we would go visit AJ Megan in Houston, it would get so hot that I'd go through like three underwear changes. Because the first one was just walking around. And then the second one was because, I was running around with Noelle. I was sweating. And then it was like, oh, we're going to go out to eat now. So, like, I need a fresh pair of underwear. I felt like I took a lot of showers, too. I washed my balls a lot. It was bad. I still smell my underwear.
Yep. What do you do to me?
I put it in, do I assault you and put it in your face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Smell it, baby. Smell it. Just smell it.
Yeah, I do that.
Please, you let me smell it.
I do. I told her, I said, oh, the other day, just maybe a week ago. Oh, it was ripe.
Puked all over you.
That was the funniest part. I was walking around. I mean, it was
so funny.
Juicy. Like, when you have a drink, right? And then your drink is sweating because it's so cold, right? I felt like that's how my balls and butthole were.
Oh, God.
And then I took my underwear off, and I went, oh yeah, because I don't know what it is, but when it's super musty like that, I like I'll smell it more than once.
Ew,
But here's the other thing though. I do it right before I get into the shower, so that if I get it on my face and on my beard, it's not on me. So like if I go to hug you or talk to you, you're not smelling potentially bad breath, onions, whatever else I ate, and balls and butthole, So I get in and I scrub my beard and I put it on. And then I make sure it's nice and clean. And I wash my hands too. But I took it off. I smelled it. It was fucking gross. And I told Allie, you love me, right? She's like, yeah. And I said, come on, baby. It just smells. And she did. And then
I gagged. And
bad. Started.
Yeah.
And I was dying laughing.
Yeah, and I had to make sure I did not throw up.
It was funny.
Like trying so hard.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was. You know what I'm not looking forward to with the baby? Blowout diapers.
You're not? You don't think it's going to be so much fun?
No.
I feel like you're going to go, look at this one. I feel like you're going to have a highlight reel on your Instagram. You know how you send pictures of your poop to your friends?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's going to happen. You're going to start a picture dealing
Ooh, I should.
of the blowouts.
I should.
Oh.
Yeah. That'd be, yeah, you know what? I might send it to Carlitos and Greg and Robert and Nathan and Jake.
I feel like you're going to be like, hashtag
Rex.
dad life.
Yeah. Hashtag dad life blowout diaper.
I'm talking about Instagram, but yeah.
Okay.
No,
I'm not going to post the blowout diapers. Maybe if it gets on me,
yeah.
I'd be like, man, dad
I'm
life.
at Target, dad life. You have shit just all over you.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, but I'm definitely going to send poop pictures
Yeah.
to the guys. Because we send poop pictures to each other. Oh, by the way, Carlitos? Oh, my God. I don't know. Should I be? Yeah, I'll share it. He doesn't care. And if you do care, you can let me know and be like, hey, don't talk about that shit next time. He sent us poop pictures. And there's blood in it sometimes. I'm like, hey man, you might want to go consult a doctor because that shouldn't be happening. I don't know what's going on inside of you, but that's not good. I don't think I've ever pooped blood. I think I did once, like 2-3 years ago. And the doctor was like, was it a lot? And I said, no, it was a little bit, but like, you're freaking me the fuck out. And she was like, yeah, well, if it doesn't happen again, it's fine. Did you go to the gym? And I said, yeah. She's like, you could, like, that happens sometimes. I went, okay. It's never happened again, thankfully, but it freaked me out.
Is that when you were in Hermosa?
I think so.
Because you said her as the doctor, so I wasn't sure if you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, it was the, what was her name, Jenny from the block?
I don't know which one.
Lillian Chen. Should I be giving her?
I don't know if you're going to, I was going to
Hey.
say UCLA doctor.
Hey, beep. Just, beep. Nobody pays attention to this.
They already forgot.
Allie, we went to Albany's.
Okay.
Which is a very, very popular
Candy factory.
Candery?
Confectionery.
Candy making place?
Yeah, candy factory.
This sounds so dumb.
Why does this sound dumb? This sounds cool.
Oh, it's a candy factory. Better. We went to Willy Wonka's cousin's candy factory. Can we say that?
Yeah, sure.
And his cousin's name is Albany's.
Hey!
Jesus Christ, dude. It's almost a dog fight over here. We went. Allie goes, oh, black cherry's back. And I went, what? Black cherry, by the way, is my favorite flavor that Albany's.
Oh.
Bless you, crows.
Bless you.
Excuse me. My favorite flavor of gummy bears that they made. I would buy about, what, a 5-pounder bag? 5 pounders? I said it like this now. I feel like it might be like this now. The top of my head's cut off. Fuck it, who cares? Hey, who cares? Anyways, I would buy a 5-pound bag and I would eat it all within maybe 2 days. 3 days is kind of a lot. And then one day they just, I don't know what happened. They just stopped making it. And I went, what? Why? The explanation. Okay, so we go, because I was like, "Rrr." So we go in and I'm like this. What? Tell me. What?
Look at what I just found at Walmart.
Bayside Black.
Look, it says Albany's.
What?
So maybe when they discontinued them, they needed to like get rid of all of them, so they're not throwing them away.
Yeah, but that was like years ago.
Years ago. Hold on, let's see.
Ugh.
I can buy a pound. I can't even click on it. Oh yeah, I can. Add to
What?
cart. Sold and shipped by Bayside Candy.
Hey guys, I might be trying some like 7-year-old candy, but it doesn't matter.
My God.
Anyways,
Okay.
so Allie's taking me to Albany's with the promise of it's there,
Yeah,
right?
I did, yeah.
Well, we get there and I'm like, oh, I'm wide-eyed. I'm like this. Oh, it's the back. I love it so much. It's great. Yeah. We get inside. It's not even there. And I was like, this is odd. So I tell the worker, what do you call the workers? I asked one of the Oompa Loompas, right? I asked one of the Oompa Loompas in there. I said, excuse me. And I was talking down like this because they're so short. And I was like, why is your skin all red? And they're like, oh, it's because one of them said they had jaundice and the other one...
What is wrong with you?
The other one said that they're an alcoholic. That's why they're so... Anyways,
What is wrong with you?
they had red face and stuff. The lady said it's because we weren't selling enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they discontinued. What?
I just tried to hit 5 pounds. It says
You
out
can't.
of stock. If I hit 2 pounds, it changes it to sixlets.
Ugh. The fuck is sixlets?
They're like,
Not red, not black cherry.
yeah, they're like.
You know what?
chocolate
Stop.
covered.
You're making me
I'm sorry,
relive the
I'm
horror.
really-
You're making me relive the horror. So she says they discontinued them because they weren't selling enough.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I kid you not, I looked at her and I said this. I said, I didn't do enough. I should have been buying more. And she kind of looked at me like she didn't know what to say. And I just told her, I said, I'm just really disappointed. And that's it. Thank you. And then Allie was like, oh, I'm going to get, Allie ended up getting like chocolate covered raisins or some shit.
Yeah. You were like, I don't even know you.
I don't. That's gross.
That's
like,
all I ever used to get.
Oh, cool. Like, you know, ISIS blows things up,
my God.
and they like to terrorize the world. Like, that doesn't mean it's right. You know what I mean? Just because, oh, I always did this. Doesn't make it right. It does not make it right. Just saying. And you know who I know for a fact doesn't like chocolate covered raisins? Greg. Greg doesn't like it. And you know what? If my brother, motherfucker Greg, if you say you like them, my world's gonna be turned upside down.
Like, sounds great.
Wow. Greg, have you ever tried them? If you have, let us know. But yeah, so there's no black cherry. I just have to find black cherry something else now. I wish there was a black cherry beer. I'm sure there has to be.
Yeah.
Here's another thing I do. I try a lot of cherry flavored things.
A lot?
And a lot of cherry flavored things taste like shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm usually very disappointed.
Yeah, that's very true.
There was a cherry flavored, was it the Warhead? I think it was Warhead. I was going to get it for our wedding.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it was dog shit. I was like, it's bad. But you know what? Here's the other thing. Maybe I should make something, candy or something black cherry flavored that I approve of and then sell to the world. And then that way I know that it's delicious. Yeah. Paula wanted to be in the episode. Mm-hmm. But I will have to say one of the best things, and I've shared with you, I think maybe in the last episode, I shared with you guys, one of the best things, hey, stop, bud. What are you doing?
That toy.
Hey, stop. Stop. The joys. The joys. No, one of the things that I really enjoy is the cherry wheat that Sam Adams makes. Are you still over there looking for black cherry?
Did black cherry like give poison to someone? Because every single brand anywhere on anything on Google, anywhere, every website says out of stock. So
Of gummy bears?
Out of black cherry gummy bears.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is the weirdest thing. Like, does black cherry mean poison?
I don't know. But if you want your hopes to be dashed,
Just touch down.
hang around Allie because she'll make sure that you're dilly. Oh yeah, who walks around with just one AirPod in their ear all day, every day? I see this happening quite often. I see people walking around and they just have the one. They have it in their car, the grocery store, everywhere. I feel like they even go, like when they're pooping, they still have it in. I don't understand. And not necessarily, an AirPod? Not necessarily just an AirPod, but just one earphone in. Oh, you know what's really weird? We saw it a lot at Disneyland. When kids or adults, anybody, at Disneyland, at an amusement park, you're there to have fun, right? But then they walk around with one earphone. Like, what the fuck are you listening?
Yeah,
like, are you, especially the kids, I'm thinking, are you listening? You're walking around and listening to music? What the fuck for? Enjoy where you're at. If I went to Disneyland specifically,
yeah.
and I was walking around with an earphone in, listening to, like, I don't know, The Cure, what the fuck are you doing at the park then? Go do something else. Go paint or go get a stick and play with poop. Like, there's other things you could be doing.
Say
If I'm
it in
at
Spanish,
Disneyland,
like mommy would say.
coge un palo y juega con mierda. Like, just go do something else. If you're there, enjoy what you're doing there. I've even seen people do it at soccer games. I've asked a couple people before. I'm like, "Oh, are you listening to like the broadcast of the game?"
Yeah.
Because I can see that maybe some people want to see the live game with the commentators
Yeah, the
commentating,
commentary,
right?
yeah.
And no. What the fuck are you listening to? Are you listening to banda as you watch the game? Are you like, what are you listening to? It's odd. They're very restless right now.
They are.
Very restless.
I just want to get that so then they could see they
Yeah, that's
have
fine.
a thing.
Yeah, the dogs are restless.
Getting crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never understood the one ear earphone. Here's the other thing. When somebody's trying to talk to you, they have it in, and then they keep telling you what?
Yeah.
And you go, "Can you not hear me?" And they go, "Oh, I'm listening to music." Take the fucking thing out of your ear.
Yeah. I know, I don't get it.
Are you talking to me? Yeah. So you need to hear me and Jennifer Lopez in your fucking ear, waiting for tonight. Oh, would you say what time do you want to go to dinner? Huh? No, just no. Oh, also, big shout out to Lisa. She just got the assistant manager position.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
she got it. Congratulations, Lisa.
Oh
What's
my
up, girl?
God.
What is up, girl?
Yay.
Yeah, she got it.
I didn't know that.
She said she had to change her hair color for it, but said she can change it back, I think, in a couple months. Because, I mean, once she got the job, she can be like, listen, I'm assistant manager. I can do whatever I want. But, yeah, big shout out to Lisa.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Where did you find this out?
You're going to
She
be great.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was telling her about the movie shit,
Oh, yeah.
she was telling me, and I was like, bah, 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 bah. Yeah, I think it was the day before. Was it the day before I left? No, maybe it was Saturday night. It was late as shit. Well, it was midnight here. It was 10 o'clock over there. But yeah, congratulations. We are
Yay.
super, super happy for you.
I'm very happy.
Big ups, girl. Congratulations. Keep rocking it. One of these days you're gonna be manager. It would be dope if she turns into like the owner of Oscorp.
Oscorp?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
No.
Do you know where Oscorp is from?
Yeah, why can't I think? Hold on.
I know where it's from. Where? Let me think.
Hold on, I do. Shit.
No, it's not from shit.
Tell me Spider-Man.
It is.
Okay.
It is. Good job.
I was scared. I wanted to say it first.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, that's not
But
right.
then you were scared.
I was scared I was getting it wrong.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
This is what I've noticed, and I could be very biased. I could be looking at it through.
Rose-colored glasses?
Oh no, I don't wear glasses.
You don't?
No.
What?
Well, I feel like soccer refs, NFL refs, NBA refs, and some Major League Baseball umps are as soft as baby shit.
What in the world?
And what I mean by that is, yeah, cool. Just move the camera, guy.
Cool.
Move the camera.
No.
I feel so. The other day when the Revs were playing Pumas in Mexico City, Josie Altidore came on as a sub.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe like a minute of him being on the field. The Pumas player pushes, like he's like, has his hand on Josie, and Josie like slaps it down. Then the guy pushes Josie, 2-hand push. I think it was 2-hand. He pushes him. And the ref comes over, beep, 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 beep. He comes over like, hey, relax, relax, relax. And instead of talking to the guy who pushed Josie, right? He looks at Josie and he gives him like the, hey, relax. And I'm thinking, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why are you telling the guy who just got pushed to relax? You would think that the guy doing the pushing needs to relax, right? Because he's a little hopped up, like, I'm gonna push you, bah. So he's telling Josie, relax, 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 right? So Josie laughs because it's laughable.
Yeah.
Like, why are you talking to me when this motherfucker over here is pushing me, right? Josie laughs, and the ref gives Josie a yellow card. What? Because he laughed at you because you made a stupid fucking mistake? No. I think those are the times that the refs should face some sort of consequence. A ref shouldn't just be able to do whatever the fuck they want because they're the ref. No, 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 no. If we want these games to have integrity, if we want these games called properly, I feel the refs really need to face some sort of repercussion for doing stupid shit like that. Like, yo, there's an independent panel that reviews all the games, and you gave him a yellow card. Okay, you can let the yellow card stand if you want. I think it's bullshit, but fine. Keep the yellow card. You gave the yellow card out, right? Good. Okay, but here's a $100 fine for doing that. Here's a $250 fine for you doing that. Why? Because it was unjustified. There was no reason for you to do it. And then if the ref says, well, he was laughing in my face and that's disrespectful. Correct. But you caused that disrespect to happen for improperly managing the game. You shouldn't have been telling the guy who just got pushed to relax. You should have been talking to the other guy. Now, if you were talking to the other guy and Josie came up and started laughing in your face and started, saying whatever bullshit to you, then if you give him a yellow card, like, hey, man, relax. I'm talking to him. Here's a yellow card. Understandably.
Yeah.
But to give Josie a yellow card because he laughed in your face, because you're not even talking to the fucking guy who caused the infraction, the foul, he should have called you all of the names in the world. And for the ref to get upset about that ref is softer than baby shit, is what I'm trying to say. I've also seen some NBA games where these guys are, they're pushing, they're just playing, they're playing basketball. And the ref will call a touch foul, beep, foul. And then the moment a player's like, what are you doing? There's no like, you piece of shit. They're like, they look over and they're just trying to get clarification. Hey, boom, they tee him up, and I'm like, oh my, you can't even hear what the player's trying to ask you. You can't have a quick conversation. You can't tell them, hey, look, I did this because this. Yeah, the player's probably gonna disagree with you. If they continue with it, they're just like, but that was a stupid fucking. Hey, but I called it. But you're fucking stupid. Hey, but I called it. But okay, tee him up or whatever. Then I would understand. But to go to a tee, to tee up a player because they're like, hey, can I ask you? Boom, tee. No, you can't. Fuck off. Same thing with the NFL refs. I've seen some plays where the player does something and it's not even like, I don't think it's bad. Even celebrations, like some of these players celebrating, they're like, oh, here's a flag. What? No. Again, just because there's a law doesn't make it right. Right? You should be able to use your brain and go, man, these guys are having fun. They just scored a touchdown. What would I do? I'd probably pull my dick out and do the helicopter. At least these guys are keeping their dicks in their pants. You know what I mean? By the way, they probably have monster dicks. Do you ever think about that?
No.
Like NFL players?
Definitely not.
Or NBA players?
Why the hell would I think about that?
I'm just saying, they probably, like, when they're in the locker room, it's like a sausage fest in there.
Oh my god.
They're like this, like from here to here, and they're just like, hey, what's going on? Look at.
What's wrong with you? I can see you.
It's like you're holding an apple, and you're just like, hey. You know what I mean? Anyways, it's beside the point. Yeah, I feel like these refs are softer than dogs and baby shit. I was going to say dog shit. Baby shit. Because we all know baby shit is super soft. Oh, yeah. We can all agree, fuck Russia, right? We can all agree, Putin is a piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
Yes.
Fuck the Russian government. Fuck the way Russia wants to police their people. Like it's a dictatorship,
Not
right?
like it is.
It's a dictatorship.
Yeah.
You can't speak out against the government. You can't do this. You can't do that. Blah 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 blah. People that say, Putin's a piece of shit over there, journalists and stuff, they get poisoned.
Yeah.
And then
They disappear.
they get killed. They get poisoned. But some of these people have gotten poisoned. They've survived. and then the government brings up bullshit charges on them, and then they put them in jail. Mm-hmm. Listen, growing up, whether you're Democrat or Republican, we can all agree, fuck Russia. It was America versus the Russians, right? It was Rocky versus the Russian guy. Like, fuck that guy. He's a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Fuck the Russians.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm not saying fuck the Russian people, because there are nice Russian people that don't agree with that bullshit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying fuck the Russian government. Fuck them. Always. Right? Now, and I know why. I know exactly why. Are we going to leave that in? I'm going to leave that in so you guys can hear.
It's so loud. We'll have to turn the I'll turn the volume down.
No, we'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
Yeah.
After the okay, so they
I'll
just
figure it
barked.
out, yeah.
They just barked, and we're gonna cut that out, and then you guys aren't gonna hear it because it's gonna sound weird. We're gonna cut it out.
Way too fucking loud.
Back to my point. Fuck Russia. But now, because some man baby, not even a man baby, a fucking child, was running the country for 4 fucking years, lies about everything, is a fucking moron. Anyways, because that piece of shit starts saying Russia's not that bad. Now a bunch of his supporters are agreeing with Russia? What the fuck is going on? There was shirts. There's a picture circulating around. They make it seem like people are wearing them now. I don't know if people are wearing them now, but I know they were wearing them when Baby Moron was running. It said, I'd rather be Russian than a Democrat.
Oh, yeah.
But also, even then, like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Again, I thought we could all agree. Fuck Russia. And now people are siding with... Americans are siding with them? What? Listen. If you disagree with me that what Russia's doing isn't bad, well, then you're a piece of shit. Because what Russia is doing is bad. Plain and simple. Ukraine's over here living their life, and then Russia's like, I still want you, and you can't be alone. You can't see other people. I'm just saying, fuck Russia. I hope Ukraine just beats them, because holy shit, man. Like, fuck Putin and that guy. And again, if any of you out there are like, but Putin's not that, fuck you and fuck Putin. Fuck that guy. Okay, good. I hope everybody, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, this part of the episode is going to be an update on our moving situation. So far, we've shared with you guys, I've shared with you, we've shared with you, Allie and I have shared with you, what's going on with the movers. I think I told you guys, okay, so on the 9th, today's the 22nd, on the 9th of March, I called the mover guy. I believe he picked up on accident. Yeah. Realized who I was, and then started telling me, because I was like, where the fuck's our stuff? By the way, I have a recording of it. It's like 6 minutes long of me talking to this guy. So he's telling me, we just broke down. We're in Mississippi. I was like, why the fuck are you in Mississippi? So he sends me a video of them being towed. But he did it real quick. I guess enough to... I don't necessarily think he did it for me. But it was just enough to, like... Maybe he was trying to send it to somebody else, like, proving, like, oh, look, I did break down. But in that, at no point does he go slow or go, let me get the name of the company of the people towing us. Mm-hmm. Allie slows it down, and she finds the name of the tow truck company.
I freeze framed it.
That was on the 9th that I got that video. A week later on the 16th, the next Wednesday. Because he said it's going to take 2 days to get another truck there.
Gave them their time.
3 to 5 days.
Shouldn't have.
So it was 7 days. So a week. So we waited another week. And that week came and we called and we texted. We didn't get shit. So Allie did her investigating, her couch detective stuff. Found the name. She called the number of the tow truck company. Just so happened that they were in Mississippi. So she calls, talks to the lady. We send the lady the video that was sent to us. The lady says, oh, we only have one white tow truck.
Yeah.
Let me get you the logs of that one. Oh, this is the New Jersey plate. We towed it to Truckworks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So did she give you the number or did you look it up?
She said, here, yeah, let me give you the number. Yeah.
She gives Allie the number, and Allie calls Truckworks, talks to the head mechanic, Darren.
Was that him?
Yeah, he moved. Talks to Darren. Darren says, hey, have you been, oh, by the way, the tow truck lady says, we towed them, could have been the night of the 4th, and then we put it in our system on the 5th.
Yeah.
She said, so it could have been the 4th or the 5th.
It was like a Friday. It was like a weekend.
Yeah. So that means they drove on the 1st, and I mean, they could have left on the 1st, I don't know. But from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, so in 3 days, they went to Mississippi. Or they were in Mississippi. Were they going there specifically? Probably not. They were passing through Mississippi. So they went from here to here instead of here to here where they should have, because the guy fucking told me 2 days. Mm-hmm. And then on the drive here, on the 3rd, he said 3 to 5 days. So no way were they coming this way. They went this way. So Darren's talking, again, this is the 16th. Darren tells Allie, have you been able to get a hold of these people? And she was like, no. And he goes, we haven't been able to get a hold of them either. We told them their truck needs to be fixed. It's not running. We told them that we need, $3,000 to order the parts to even start because the job's like $9,000. We can't get a hold of them. It's almost been 2 weeks. So my dumbass sends the mover guy a text, and I said, hey man, Darren from Truckworks, the mechanic, can't even get a hold of you. What the fuck's going on? That's what I send the mover guy. Well, later on that day, they call Darren and they tell him, just give us the truck. We just want the truck. Without fixing it. And Darren tells him, but I can't because it doesn't work. Like where you're going to have to tow it anywhere you go because it doesn't run. So Darren's telling us all this, like, hey, they just called me. I was like, fuck, man, I shouldn't have done that because now they know
that we know.
We know. But the reason why I did that is because I was trying to flex my muscle, like, yay, motherfucker, like, we know shit that you're not telling us. He looks like he's about to fall off.
Oh, he's gonna.
Then Darren is really nice. He's like, look, let me help you out. You guys, your stuff is here, blah, 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 blah. He's sending Allie pictures, and our stuff left on the truck on the inside. There's stuff of a mattress, our bikes, other of our personal belongings are like taped and strapped to the outside of this fucking truck. It looks like they picked up another job, which I don't know how they fit anything else on that truck because we took up almost the entire truck and the guy was mad about that.
Yeah, pissed.
And I told him, I don't care.
Yeah.
So he's sending her pictures. Then he says there's a mattress that caught on fire. Luckily, the whole truck didn't catch on fire. And we don't know if it's one of our mattresses or if it's another family's mattress because in some of the pictures, there's other stuff that's not ours.
Yeah.
So it belongs to somebody else. So again, we don't know if, we hope it's not our mattress, but at this point, it probably is.
It probably is.
Then Allie calls the local PD, talks to Sergeant Martin.
No, local. Oh, yeah, oh.
In Mississippi.
Yes, because Darren was like, I think you should call the police here.
So Allie called Richland PD Talked to Sergeant Martin. Sergeant Martin was like, yeah, I got you. I'll help you out, whatever. Let me go talk to Darren. So he goes and talks to Darren, tells Darren, hey, if they show up, give me a call. We're trying to figure all this out. Then Darren tells Sergeant Martin, because Sergeant Martin tells us, hey, look, Darren's going to tow the truck off property because there's a little road that only they use. He'll tow it off there. I'll go with you. We'll get some bolt cutters. We'll do the thing, and we'll get your stuff out of there. You guys will be fine. That was what, on Thursday?
Great.
We found this out on Wednesday and then Thursday.
I feel like, yeah.
It was Thursday. Yeah, it was the 17th because it was St. Patty's Day.
Oh, yeah, because we were outside most of the day, and he was calling me.
So we were like, let's fucking go tomorrow. Let's go tonight. And then I don't know why.
No, I think it was the day before we were getting all that done. We were talking all day because it wasn't until St. Patty's Day where he was like, I'm going to need you to sign like a release.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So the 16th, Allie's talking to them all day. Hey, and Darren seemed really good. And then the next day, towards the end of the day, he's like, maybe you guys. So then we were getting upset and worried because we're like, hey man, do you actually think that the crooks that stole our shit are gonna sign a waiver that says the people we stole from, they can come pick up their stuff whenever they want? Absolutely not. But the way Sergeant Martin was talking to us made it seem like we were gonna be able, like, as long as we sign it and we go down there, he was gonna go in there, busting doors down, and hey, they can grab their shit. Their shit was stolen. Now it needs to get back to them. Because he was also telling us they can't keep their shit.
Yeah.
Like, a company can't keep your stuff. Okay. Then the weekend comes. Then we're like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? Well, then I tell them Saturday. I touched my mic on accident. Saturday, I'm talking to them, and I said, hey, we're gonna go down there on Monday. Cool. Everybody, fine, cool. Well, then Sunday, a couple times, I'm talking to Darren because Ali went on a trip. He's like, I don't know, like, we got to get this signed. And I said, listen, man, I understand your company doesn't want to have any liability. I said, if we get on that property, I'm not suing you for shit. I want my stolen shit back. Mm-hmm. And then still, Sergeant Martin was telling me, don't worry, I'll have them tow it off, blah, 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 it'll be fine. Then Monday morning, me and Jorge leave at 3 a.m. from the house to get to O'Hare. We get on the flight. Like, we barely get on the flight, but we get on the flight. Excuse me. We land in Houston. My worst nightmare comes true. I get a text from Darren. Hey, we're not going to let you come here and take the stuff. The company stance is that both parties needs to sign it, and that's final. So I'm talking to Sergeant Martin, and then Sergeant Martin's like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do. And I said, hey, man, I thought you said, like, that was the point. Like, I just didn't go down there hoping and praying, like, oh, I hope they let me take my stuff. No, like, I was told, come get your stuff. So we went down there. So in Houston, we only had an hour, which from deplaning to boarding, because it was an hour from we get off the plane to wheels up. So that's more like 40 minutes. So me and Jorge go to the Terminal B where the RJs leave, and I tell Sergeant Martin, I'm like, hey man, I text him and I text Darren. I said, hey, we're still coming because I have to try. Like, if these criminals, if they do everything in their power to stay criminals, I have to do everything in my power to get my stuff back. Didn't hear anything from Darren. Sergeant Martin was like, hey man, I applaud your tenacity. So I leave, we get to the airport, and I'm like, okay, let's try to see what we can take care of right here at the airport before we make any moves. Well, then one of the owners from Truck Works calls me. And he just reiterates, you can't get your stuff. And I'm trying to explain to him, I said, I understand you need both parties, but in what world do you know that a criminal goes, either confesses, like, yeah, I murdered that person, Or, yeah, I stole that stuff from them. Or any, like, criminals usually don't confess to things. And criminals who get caught like that, they don't go, oh, yeah, I stole their stuff. Yeah, I guess they can get it back. Like, yeah, I'll sign a waiver. No. We ran into the biggest roadblock. There was no way we were getting our stuff. I was calling. We called here Crown Point to talk to the detective, which the detective then, once we're in Mississippi, tells us, well, I can't do anything about it. It has to be the officer in Nevada.
Which we didn't.
Well, we talked to him. We talked to the detective, and he never told us that. We talked to him on the 18th, on Friday, and he never said anything about that. He told us when we're in Mississippi, oh, well, you have to have the Nevada cop call them. So I'm calling Officer Hall in Nevada, and he's not picking up, obviously. We were even trying to get to the court to go in front of a judge to ask the judge to put a hold on that vehicle. It would have cost us $450 to find a lawyer in town to write up that request. And then it would have taken another $200 to take it to the court and have a judge listen to it. And that wasn't even guaranteed because the whole day for all the judges were apparently full. So it was like let's spend $750 in hopes. So that idea went out the window, and that idea got shot down. You know, like, you're going to spend $750 in hopes? That's a lot of fun. Like, if it was $100, I would have been like, I only have $100. Let me try that. That wasn't working. What else did we try? Jorge called one of his friends in the FBI. He was busy. He left him a message. He heard from him today, though, which is good. Jorge was on the phone. I mean, the whole time we were there, other than the last like hour and a half, were we not on the phone? We're trying to talk like, hey, what about? I'm on the phone with Sergeant Martin. I'm like some of my friends called me like, hey, what about? And I'm talking to them, and I'm like, hey, do you know? And then I'm calling around like, hey, blah blah blah. I even called the different police department. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get some like advice. What would you guys? And they're like, oh, you're talking to the guy, blah 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 blah. So we got there. We were 15 minutes from where our fucking stuff was, and we couldn't get it. At that point, defeat set in, and I was like, fuck. And I was holding it together because I didn't want to cry in front of Jorge. Also, in all this commotion and business dealings that we're trying to do, Jorge tells me, hey, it's my birthday today. And I went, what? It's like, Jorge, like, I'm so sorry. I tell him happy birthday. I fucking bought him a little cheese and salami plate at the Hudson News because, by the way, at the airport, there was no food other than the Hudson thing. So we're trying to survive off fucking snacks. Thankfully, Allie's mom...
I was like, didn't mom make stuff?
Yeah, she put some snacks and stuff. But I had, in the morning, I ate the sandwich she made me because I didn't eat breakfast. So that was gone. I mean, I started getting a headache at like 1.
Oh, baby.
By the time, 3 o'clock rolled around, it was like somebody was fucking punching me, and I was like, fuck. I felt like shit. And I was just like, fuck, man.
And then me on top of it being
Anyways. Then I had to call the U-Haul place and cancel the U-Haul that I had ordered. That's when it really got me, because then it set in that, like, you're not going to get your shit. And I called, and I'm on the phone, and I tell the guy, I'm like, hey, well, I talked to somebody first, and they're like, oh, let me direct you to here. And I go, hey, can you help me cancel my truck that I had for today? Yeah, of course. And he goes, why do you have to cancel? And I go, man. So I go into telling him, like, hey, we were down here, we were supposed to get our stolen stuff, and we were just told that we can't. So, and my voice starts cracking. I'm about to lose it. And I think the guy picked up on it because he goes, sir, of course I can help you out. And I was like, thanks, man. And I'm holding it together. And he goes, hey, man, look, we can cancel this with no extra charge. Like, nothing's gonna be charged on your card. But hopefully, when you're able to get your stuff, we're always here. We're ready to help. And I was like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I think Jorge heard me because he started, like, he put his hand on my back and he just kind of like rubbed it real quick. And I was just like, oh, fucking A. And you know what? I feel like I went into this situation a little too cocky. Because I felt like, fuck yeah, I'm going to go down there and we're going to get our stuff and I'm going to listen to Black Panther and Whitesnake and Poison on the way back because I'm going to celebrate. And it was definitely, I celebrated before scoring the goal.
That's just what sucked. It was a lot of false hope was happening.
It just sucked. So we still don't have a resolution to this fucking nightmare we're still living. Today Jorge did talk to his friend in the FBI. They're looking into it because they're looking at it being a federal crime that they stole our shit and they moved it into different states because now you're crossing state lines.
You just abandoned it.
Grand larceny. Yeah, here's the point. The point is that they abandoned it. They
With zero communication with us.
Yeah, they didn't tell us shit. When they told us it was in a storage unit, it's not. Thankfully, because at least they didn't touch it to bring it off and then bring it back on. But they had no intention. You heard that? Yeah, girl.
Yeah, no, you've heard all of it.
They had no intention other than when I told them what I knew. But even after that, Darren emailed them because he said, hey, they're requesting to grab their stuff. You guys need to sign this. So then they were alerted for sure by then. Even Sergeant Martin, when he called when we were down there, he said he talked to the owner and the owner was like, fuck you. And we have a contract and this is a civil thing. And I told Allie and her dad today, the people they keep talking to, they all keep saying this is a civil matter, which makes me think that they've dealt with this many times and they've squeezed people many times for money. If that's the first thing they go towards when the cops call them.
It's so bad and they can't find words.
No, that has nothing to do with it. No, that has nothing to do with it. They know that term well because I'm sure they've done this many times. So each time they tell the cops or whoever, no, this is not a criminal matter. It's a civil matter, civil matter, civil matter. We have a contract, civil matter, civil matter. So the only thing right now that we're doing is we're waiting.
Did you want to tell them about how I went in on the new number?
It doesn't matter. Ali called one of the new numbers and she, went off on the guy. But did that get us anything? No. Is it going to get us anything? No. Did it feel good for her? Yeah.
He did say he was headed there today or tomorrow.
Yeah. But they told Sergeant Clark that they were going to be here tomorrow. Sergeant Clark, what the fuck? That was my old ROTC teacher. My bad. Sergeant Martin. They told him yesterday that they were going to be here tomorrow. I told Darren, hey, one last favor. When they pick up the truck, can you text me? And he goes, yeah, the truck should be ready today. I didn't get a text. Are they going to show up tomorrow? No. Because that means they would have to pick it up tomorrow. Let's say Truck Works opens I think they open at 7 a.m. That means they would have to go grab it the moment they open, and then they'd have to drive 10 hours straight to get here by 5. Are they going to do that? Fuck no. Are they going to come tomorrow like they told the cops? Fuck no. Are they going to come at all? I don't think so. But we were told by the local PD here, when they get here, to call them, and the detective and another detective and the cops are going to tell them that they need to give us our stuff because they can't leave with our stuff. Because then I guess that's when it becomes real stealing. I guess holding our shit. Now is fake stealing. I don't know how that works. So when they come, they have to give us our stuff. We're not paying them any more fucking money. We've spent plenty of money already. I'm not paying them a fucking dime. We have everything that's going in a log, text messages, conversations, dates, times, people's names, blah, 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 blah. We are looking at suing them because fuck them. Fuck Easy Move, right? Easy Move.
That now goes by like 3 different names.
They've used 3 names. They just changed their name to Easy Move in November 2021, so something must have happened. Fuck Allstate Moving and Storage. Fuck them because they're the ones that subcontracted these fucking crooks. Fuck them also. We haven't had any help from those motherfuckers. Yeah, so... Oh, and there's a news reporter who's hopefully going to be doing a story with us, for us, and getting our story out there in hopes to helping other people. My best advice, don't let anybody fucking move your shit. Do it yourself. Is it going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grand? Yeah. Does it suck? Yeah. Is moving your shit on your own going to suck? Fuck yeah. But you know what? At least you're moving it and nobody else is touching your shit. And I hope none of you, I hope anybody listening, whether you're a faithful follower or somebody who's stumbling upon the podcast just today, listen to me. Don't let anybody move your fucking shit. Do it yourself, for the love of God. I don't want any of you to experience this shit. It's the fucking worst. I'm wearing the same fucking clothes left and right because we don't have anything. We don't. We have the same... I have the same fucking 5 shirts that I came here with because I thought, well, they said, and then, okay, well, I can survive with just this because they said they're going to... But we weren't anticipating that they weren't going to bring our shit. You know what I mean? Oh, and the only reason why I have extra clothes, I only had 1 pair of clothes. I just had extra socks and underwear. I have extra clothes because Allie's mom and dad got me Christmas presents that were still here, and I opened them. That's the only reason why I have extra clothes. If not, I would be literally wearing the same thing every single day. Fucking crazy. So that's the update. Yeah. I mean, we're trying to stay positive because if we don't, I'd go insane. Yeah. Guys, thank you once again for coming back. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing to the podcast. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting on stuff. And just remember, tell all your friends, tell your family to listen to The Jesus Show, not that one. Remember to rate, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.